Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here. If I look a little flush, it's because my air conditioner broke and it's about 30 degrees in my house right now. This past weekend, we invited grout masters over, and I've seen it with some clients' homes. It was very impressive what I saw, particularly if you look in our featured properties. If you go in the extras, the one on Kennedy Circle made a massive difference. So I invited them over, and they did an absolutely incredible job. I mean, to the point where we were thinking about renovating our bathroom upstairs, our ensuite, and I look at it now and it just needs a coat of paint, and I'm happy with it. Like, that is how serious this was. It was amazing. So Grout Masters, you can look them up. Also, Rotostatic Bob Rushton did a great job cleaning the carpets too. And we've got some light fixtures from Milton Lighting. So all of these local businesses are top-notch people that we've met along the way. So 12 properties today, and there's some cool stuff that we don't see every day, so I'm excited. So 620 Ferguson, $399 is a price that we don't see for any townhouse very often. So this is going to get massive response just because of there's just nothing out there. So the laundry is off the powder room, which is on the second floor. The main floor, like we showed you, was just a hallway. It might be big enough for a small home office. And then you've got a kitchen nook that kind of is off to the side. What's nice is there's still an eat-in area. I think it's about 1,200 square feet. And it looks clean and tidy. There's 2 bathrooms upstairs. Like, even the Mattamy ones are going for $420, $425 if they're good, and this one's actually a little bit bigger. So I wouldn't be surprised if this one sold even up to $430, or maybe on a good day up to $440 is what it could sell for, given the size and given what else other homes have sold for. So 976 Savoline is $599. It was at $650. They tried it, didn't work, and now they're down to here, and I believe they're holding back on offers. Now, the problem with this is that it's 1,156 square feet. It is the smallest detached home that Mattamy has ever made. A lot of the floor plans, like, you need to change your elevation to get a washroom on the main floor, which they have. Actually, yeah, they do. They have the 2-piece here. So I believe... No, that's the door to the basement. Somewhere on this main floor, there is a powder room, but that's basically it. That's all you have. Now, it's done well. It's tasteful. They've upgraded the countertops. Usually we see these ones, just because of size, sell for a little bit less. They've done a lot of work, customization in the bathroom. So for that reason, I think that $650 was a little ambitious, but somewhere between $600 and $650 is possible, given the quality of finishes and the fact that it's a detached home. And if you look at what semis are going for now, they certainly have a chance. Plus, you have the finished basement, which helps with value too. So 620, 630, 640, maybe on the right day. It's so hard to predict sale prices with some of these homes, just because one person can just lose 3 or 4 offers and then just say, oh, fine, just give them a big dollar. I want this home. And so that's why sometimes if we look in a list of sales, we would see a worse sale, like in terms of appearance and everything else, sell for more than a home that on paper at least would be considered a better home. It's just because of competition at that time and specific circumstances around each sale. And that's why when someone says, well, the homes down the street sold for this, that means my home's worth this. Not necessarily, because one sale does not indicate future. It's more about looking at the full breadth of all your comparable sales. Anyway, could be a good home. If you're okay with small, this is a good one. So Zimmerman Crescent is a sundial home, and the thing about these homes that's interesting is that they by far have the deepest lots in any new area. It's 109 feet deep. And so it's almost like, I say to people, these are like getting new homes with old Milton lots. And one of the things that they share in common with a lot of older homes is that the builder puts in small kitchens. That's not a kitchen that you want to pay $700,000 for. Now, you pay for the double garage, you pay for the detached, you pay for the lot. There's some dated elements here too, but nothing that can't be fixed. That apparently is a shot of the doorways, I guess, and that's your land. So remember too is that your neighbor is also an extra 30 feet deeper than most of the Mattamy homes, for example. So you have 60 feet more between you and the neighbor. Creates a much more private setting. But that kitchen is a real letdown just in terms of size. Because you can replace cabinets, you can make a kitchen look better, you can paint cabinets, change appliances, change countertops, put a backsplash, but the physical size is a very tough one to deal with. Now, in the Beatty neighborhood, hardly anyone knows about this street, but Mattamy had this little, I don't know what you want to call it, like a pilot project or whatever, but they built a street with all bungalows called Allan Crescent. And most people, when they think of bungalows, there's a couple along Ferguson. Coscorp has built a couple on Stewart. Mattamy has a couple models, but really didn't sell that many. There's some over in the Heathwood area, up by Main and Scott. But this is a street that's filled with bungalows in the new area. No condo fees, so not like Drury Park. And this one here looks really nice, huge lot. Only a 1-bedroom upstairs, and then they've done 2 more bedrooms downstairs in the basement, which could be good for like, I think about having the owners could be seniors on the main floor, and then down in the basement they might have like an older relative staying with them, or a younger relative, maybe a son or daughter. They could have a guest bedroom, could be a home office, that kind of stuff. So it's pretty cool. This one is probably close to James Snow Parkway, so you're going to get a bit of road noise, but I still think given what else is sold, they're going to do well at this price. Court Street is $999. So here's the thing. The one on Maria sat around in the 7s and then dropped to $699. And I know it needed a lot of work, but it was also a home that you put $200,000 in and it's worth probably $1.1 million. So that was a good opportunity. I know this one has a lot of lovely features, the gumwood trim and even some of the lights and things like that, but I still look at this and think it needs some work. The kitchen is obviously better than Maria. So what I'm wondering out loud is how much better is this one compared to Maria? Even a bath fitter bath, it's not like the kind of fanciest bath you could ever imagine. The basement looks like it's a decent height, and then you've got a decent sized old Milton lot. Now they're holding back on offers on this one. From what I've seen, I think $999 is ambitious, unless there's something here that maybe I'm missing just from the MLS listing. And the last one on the list, Caves Court, beautiful street. Hardly ever do homes come out on Caves Court. It's just off of Martin, and almost $1.1 million. And we have a finished basement. We've got a home that's more than 2,500 square feet. Very modern, tasteful finishes. I would say probably a pretty good comparable is one that's sold over on Highside, although this one's way better than that one. And well finished, looks great. Yeah, that's what you get in the old part of town for a 52 by 124 foot lot. This size of home with these finishes on Caves Court. Again, it's a tough one to price. There haven't been a lot of comparable sales. There's lots in the new area, but nothing with a 124 foot deep lot. I like it. So there we go. That's the list. If you have any questions, definitely reach out to us. And remember, the company's Grout Masters. What else do we have? Rotostatic. And what's the third one? Anyway, we've had handymen come in. Milton Lighting was the other one. Handyman Roger Walsh, Alex Enriquez also does a fantastic job. If you want any contacts for anybody, we have something called a super service directory, and I'm glad to email it to you. If just send me a note, just say, hey Chuck, send me your super service directory, and it'll give you my favorite businesses our team's favorite businesses in town. I know you'll love it. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.